Hello and welcome to this training video. Today we will learn about the Neptune SAP Edition Planet 8 and its custom login page designer. A Planet 8 custom login page replaces the default login page which is supplied with the platform. This allows you to adjust it to suit your own branding and design requirements. Let's get started by searching for and opening the login page designer tool. Here you will see a list of all the existing login page designs, and you can add a new one. Give it an ID and a description, and then you can create it. The form is quite straightforward to configure, and there is embedded documentation for each section of the tool, accessible by clicking in the top right on the question mark. I'll complete the fields with example data, which will be visible on the login page later in the video. The system name will be used in place of the system name configured in the settings, and the system description will be displayed underneath the system name. You have the options to not show either of these fields, or to not show the change password button, and this is an important one. The form, link labels and their respective URLs will appear under the username and password fields. Note the URL must contain the full HTTP or HTTPS domain. The background color can be selected from the presets or manually selected via the color picker on the right. Alternatively, it can be set as transparent. The background image and logo images can be uploaded to the media library within P8. Here I create a new folder for the images, and then you can upload them from your computer. Once uploaded, click the link button on the right of the images to copy the path to the file, which can then be pasted into the URL input field within the login page designer. The same can be done for the logo. You also have the options to not show either of these images. Under this, you have the option to align the login from the left of the screen rather than the right, which is the default. Next, the notice is displayed just above the footer and consists of a title and a text. The footer has 3 spaces for links and URLs. And finally, at the bottom of the form is the area to input custom CSS. We'll come back to this shortly. Any of the text elements on the login page have the Translate button next to them. Neptune integrates with Google Translate to automate this process. Simply click Translate, hit Add, and then select the languages to translate to. Then press Google Translate Selected, and you can see the translations, based on the value at the top of the dialog, are automatically populated. Pressing Transfer at the bottom of the dialog will log these, and the numeric indicator will highlight the number of translations for that form element. These translations will automatically apply depending on the selected language of the associated launchpad. Now our login page is designed, we can link it to a launchpad. Open up the Launchpad tool, and in this example, we will create a new one. Open the Launchpad and scroll down to find Login Page Layout. Here you can open and select the custom login page you have designed. After saving and running the Launchpad in a new private browser, so you're not already logged in, you can see the design has applied. Any links open in a new tab. Next, we can look at the custom CSS part of the login page designer. One method for applying custom CSS is to reverse engineer the login page running in a separate window. To do this, simply open the developer tools in your browser, inspect the element you want to change, Make the adjustment to either the color or the styling, then simply copy the rule from the login page to the custom CSS section. Save and the changes will apply. Finally, we can have a quick look at creating a custom splash screen, which is similar to designing a custom login page. Simply open the Splash Screen Designer tool, press Add, and create a new design. Here you can add a logo, select a background color, a loading spinner type, size, and color, before saving and heading back to the Launchpad to assign the splash screen design to the Launchpad. The splash screen will then display whilst the Launchpad is loading.